Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today, as you can tell, I am doing a commercial job. I'm doing a condo hallways. Actually, there's four levels to this building. This is the top floor. I'm just about to start. I just pre-vacuumed everything with my advanced carpet twin marvelous machine, and this carpet's a little over a year old. It's actually in really good shape overall. But this actually is the worst spot in the whole building, so I thought I would just video this area here and we'll see what we see. So of course I'm using the Orbitec, the 12-year-old or so machine that is an orbital, and excellent machine, works very well. You'll find it, you'll notice right away how smooth and quiet this thing is, and just a very well made and simple machine. But I just wanted to show you one little modification that I had done to this machine, which I actually showed I think a little while ago. But originally it had two jets spraying down here, which I didn't like. I wanted to have a single jet spraying basically the width of my cleaning path, so I made sure I got the right fan jet that would work fine. And as you can see, it actually will actually knock back. If I were to bump up against a wall, it'll just knock out of the way. So that works pretty well. And notice how close it is to the carpet. It's only not 6 inches or so, which is exactly perfect for the way the fan comes out of here. And I want it to go down onto the carpet. I've seen some videos of some guys using different machines that spray, and I've noticed sometimes the jets are almost, seems like they're almost pointing straight ahead of the machine, and it's like a fog going in front of the machine and not even really landing on the carpet, and way too much getting aerosoled into the air. So when you're using your machine with a spray, whichever machine it is, make sure that your jets are pointing down to the carpet, not across the carpet. You're not wanting to spray onto the walls and things. That's the thing that'll happen, of course, if you're heading toward a wall or a piece of furniture and you pull that trigger and that spray is going out 4, 5, 6 feet ahead of you. Obviously you're going to get all over everything. So check your jets, make sure they're pointing in the right direction. So anyway, I'm going to turn it on and we'll go for little walkies, eh? And of course, all the other people have notices up that I'm coming or was coming here. It's not uncommon to see them leaving their mats out, so work around it, right? So there we go. I mean, this machine is so smooth. I've got about 3 gallons of solution in there, so that adds 30 pounds to the weight. And with the way this machine is balanced, and it is balanced very well, most of that weight is actually right down on the head. Let's see, where are we? Okay, now we go for the walkies. My trigger is off right now. If I do my little wiggle there. I think I've got enough to make it all the way to the end. Off right now. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Ah, rats. Okay, we'll have to reposition to get to the end there. But anyway, we'll head back. I'm running with a 2-way pad, which is what I normally use, actually, believe it or not. But I find they work perfectly fine under this machine. They clean well. Other pads might have maybe more aggressive, but depending on what I'm cleaning is what I will choose, the pad I will choose. Anyway, here's the steam. I did pre-treat that. What stain? That's simple, eh? Isn't that marvelous? Out it comes, just like that, absorbed into the pad. Makes the overlap 2 or 3 inches. These are carpet tiles that I'm cleaning. So the grain of the carpet is, as I push it along, I can feel the machine tugging one way and the other as it sort of wants to follow the grain. Not that bad. It would be less noticeable if I put a glider underneath, but that's not a big deal. A little extra in the entryways there, of course. So I'm going to have to reposition here. But the stain was right here. Slightly darker because it is, of course, a little bit damper. I pre-treated it, as I mentioned, so when I come back out of here, I'll probably come back over here and go over it one more time, just to be safe. I'm cleaning with Omega Citrus today. That's what I prefer to use when I'm doing commercial work normally. So it has a slight odor to it. Actually, a very pleasant odor, I find. There, I just pulled that silly mask off my mouth. I realize I'm sounding really muffled. There's nobody around anyway, so. I find this machine is so maneuverable. That's one of the reasons I prefer it over the Orbot. Is this one seems to, I guess you could almost say, it feels like it has a shorter wheelbase. So it seems to maneuver it a little bit easier. That's what I find anyway. For those of you who aren't familiar with these particular machines, Clark Lancaster Orbitec Solutions is one of the actual first manufacturers of orbital machines, and he was actually making the Trinity machines for a while. They were basically Orbitec machines with Trinity label on them. In fact, this particular machine was sold under 2 names. One was CX-17, and that was the Orbitec version of it. And the other one was called, and I think Trinity called them, these machines, Brute. But they're actually basically the same machine. They are still sold and made, obviously. OrbitecSolutions.com, I believe. On his website, he mostly is promoting his area rug cleaning equipment. But he has the CX-17 there, or actually CX-20, I guess, because he's only one on his website that he's showing is a 20-inch version, but I'm sure that if you wanted a 17, he would make it with the smaller dowel and drive block, if that's what you wanted. Notice I do try to work away from my source of power whenever possible. Okay, so that's that section done, and that ugly stain is out of here. So I will continue on and finish my day. You don't need to come along with me anymore. I guess you saw how I go about doing this, so how exciting, eh? But carpet's looking good, nice and bright again. This is a well cared for building. So, all right, I will continue on and let you go, so have a good day.